Namaskar, guys. Slok number 2, in which again the sage, or we can say that the poet, the writer, who prays to Lord Agni, that we recite first the slok. अग्ने व्रतपते व्रतं चरिष्यामि तत्सके तन्मे राध्यताम् इदम् अहम् अनुत्रातं सत्यम् उपेमि. Let's see its translation, in which the poet said that Agni, O fire god. We can also say that, O Agni. Vratapate. Pate means Swami, and Vratam means woe, pledge. During the prayer time, we also take the praise. India is my country, all Indians are my brother. Similarly, here sage is going to take the woe of Lord Agni. So, Pate in the sense of the Lord of woe, the Swami of Vratam, we can say that, the Lord of woe. Vratam charishyami. Charah means observe, in which the future tense suffix ishyami it is used. So we can say that aham vratam charishyami. When the suffix me it is used, so we can understand it is used for aham. So here aham means I. Charishyami will observe vratam, your vow. Aradhyatam, let. Tat sakeyam. Tat means it. Here it means woe. Sakeyam, be made successful. Tat me, to me. So the complete translation of this sentence is, I will observe your woe, let it be made successful to me. For an ordinary person, without the grace of Agni Dev, we cannot observe the vratam means woe of Lord Agni. It's very difficult, and because of this one, the sage pray to Lord Agni, okay, oh Lord Agni, bless me, therefore I can easily observe your woe. And what is the reason of observing the woe of Agni? It is given in line number 2. Idam aham anutratam. Sandhi is there. Idam aham anutratam. Satyam upemi. Again sandhi is there. Satyam plus upemi. Idam, in this way. Aham means I. Upemi, shall go towards. And satyam, the truth. Anutratam, from the falsehood. Actually, the aim of observing the woe of Lord Agni is the devotee, that means the sage, wants to go towards the truth from the falsehood. And observing, going toward the truth, we can easily live our life. So the complete translation of sentence, line number 2 is, Idam aham, in this way, I shall go towards the truth from the falsehood. Let me see now mantra number 2, in which the poet pray to Lord Vishnu. There are 3 major lords, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesa. So here the sage said that Nama Sambhavaya cha Mayo Bhavaya cha Nama Sankraya cha Mayaskaraya cha Nama Sivaya cha Sivataraya cha. Here sage does the namaskar to Lord Shiva. So he said that Namah Sambhavaya. Namah means salutation to. From the Namah we can say that Namaskar. Namaskar means to bow down or salutation. To whom? Sambhavaya. Sambhava, this is the name of Lord Shiva. The one who brings peace, tranquility we call it. Salutation to the one who brings peace. Next he said that Mayo Bhavaya cha, and the one who brings happiness. So the complete translation of line number 1 is Nama Sambhavaya cha Mayo Bhavaya cha. We can say that salutation to the one who brings peace and happiness. Simply we add and. Next he said that Nama Sankaraya cha Mayaskaraya cha. Namah, salutation. Sankaraya, the one who gives welfare. Whatever goodness which we are getting in our life, that one is because of Lord Shiva. So the poet said that salutation to the one who gives welfare. Mayaskaraya, the meaning of Mayaskaraya, the one who gives happiness. So we can say that salutation to the one who gives welfare and happiness. In line number 3, again the poet said that salutation to Shivaya, the one who is the final bliss. Bliss means great joy. And Shivataraya cha, extremely beneficial. So line number 3, we can say that salutation to the one who is the final bliss and extremely beneficial. Now let we see mantra number 5. Mantra number 4 we will see later on. In mantra number 5 and 6, the poet prays to Lord Vishnu, Param Parmeshwar दिव्य रूपधारी भगवान. हमारे जो मुख्य 3 देवताएं हैं ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश, इसमें भगवान विष्णु की प्रार्थना यहाँ की गई है. तो वी कैन से दैट भयानं भयं भीषणं भीषणानां गतिः प्राणिनां पावनं पावनानां महोच्चैः पदानां नियन्त्रं त्वम् एकं परेशां परं रक्षकं रक्षकानां. Let me see its translation. Bhayanam Bhayam. At the beginning, the sage said that, He Ishah Tvam, He Ishah, O God. We can also say that, O Lord. Tvam, you are. Bhayam, the fear. Bhayananam, in the fearful things. O God, you are the fear in the fearful things. Next he said that Bhishanam Bhishananam. Bhishanam means the terror. Bhishananam, in the terrible things. The terror in the terrible things. So we can say that in line number 1, O God, you are the fear in the fearful things, the terror in the terrible things. In line number 2, he said that Gatihi Praninam. Gati means the motion, and Praninam, of all living creature. Lord Vishnu is the motion of all living creature, and when then this motion which exists from our body, definitely we will die. So because of this motion we are alive today. God is always with us. Poet wants to say like this one. Next he said that Pavananam means Pavitra Vastu, the sacredness. Noun form it is used. Sacred, sacredness. Pavanam Pavananam, among the sacred things, जितनी भी पवित्र वस्तु है इस पृथ्वी पर, इसमें तुम पवित्र हो. The sacredness among the sacred things. In line number Third, he said that Tvam Ekam Niyantram. Tvam means you. Ekam are the one, and Niyantran controller. On whom? Mahochahi Padanam, of person holding very high post. This word it is not given in the slope, but we can write in the bracket. Whenever the persons or any human beings or maybe any animals who become mighty and other person cannot control, at that time God control that person. For example, Ravan, when he became a mighty one, nobody can able to control Ravan on this earth. At that time Lord Vishnu taking the birth as a Lord Ram, he killed Ravan. So he is the only one controller of person holding very high post. Mahochaihi, very high. What? Padanam. Padanam means post. Line number 4, it is said that Param Paresham. Param, the best. Paresham, of the best. You are the best of the best. Rakshakaha, and the protector. Lord Vishnu protect us. Rakshakaha Rakshakanam, and the protector of the protector of the protectors. So the complete translation will be, O God, you are the fear in the fearful thing, the terror in the terrible things, the motion of all living creatures, the sacred among the sacred things. You are the one controller of person holding very high post, the best of the best, and the protector of the protectors. Let we see, guys, now. Slok number 6, we call it mantra number 6. This mantra is given to memorize, in which again the poet worship Lord Vishnu. He said that Vayam Tvam Smaramo, Vayam Tvam Bhajamo, Vayam Tvam Jagat Sakshi Rupam Namamaha, Sadekam Nidhanam Niralambam Ishyam, Bhavam Bodhipotam Saranyam Vrajamaha. Let we see its translation. Poet said that Vayam Tvam Smaramo. Smaramo means remember. To remember someone else. But here we remember. Vayam, we. Smarama, remember. Tvam, you. We remember you. Vayam Tvam Bhajamaha. Bhajamaha means worship. We worship you. In line number 2, he said that Vayam Tvam Jagat Sakshi Rupam Namamaha. We Namamaha, bow down. Tvam, to you. Jagat Sakshi Rupam. Jagataha means world, and Sakshi, that means witness. Whenever the judge want to punish the criminal in the court, at that time he asks a lot of questions to the witness before giving punishment to criminal. So here God watch everything. When we do something wrong, at that time nobody is saying to us, but Almighty God is the witness of our action. So here sage bow down to Lord Vishnu, who is the witness of the world. In line number 3, he said that Sadekam, Sandhi is there. Sat plus Ekam. Nidhanam, that means treasure. So he said that Tvam Ekam, you are the one. Sat means truth, and Nidhanam means treasure. You are the one true treasure. He also said that Niralambam Isham. Niralambam, self-supporting. Actually Lord Vishnu who support us. Without the support of Lord Vishnu, we cannot survive. But Lord Vishnu does not take any support. He is without support. So it is called self-supporting. And Isham means God. So we can say that you are the one true treasure, self-supporting God. And in the last line, the poet said that Bhavam Bodhipotam Saranam Vrajamaha Vayam Vrajamaha. We go to you. Saranyam, the protector. We go to you, the protector. Bhavama. Ambodhi. Bhavama means world. Ambodhi means ocean. And Potam means boat. So he said that we go to you, the protector. You are the boat which takes us across the world like ocean. Really, our life is just like an ocean, and to cross it we need a boat. And here God himself become the boat for us. Using that boat we can able to cross the world which is just like a ocean. Thank you very much friends watching this video. The translation of all the slokas are given in the homework.